We're building a tiny house, and we'd love to take you guys along on our adventure.
So come on, come on, come on. Don't be scared. Come on.
Why tiny? Tiny intrigued me. I learned about tiny maybe 6 years ago, and the claim was that you could own your own home for like $10,000. So that led me down a path of a whole lot of research and trying to find out if that claim was true or not. I began researching and finding out that I could, actually own my own home. Maybe not for 10 grand, but I could own, design, and create this minimal space that I was intrigued about, like I said, because it stood for a lot of stuff, like just being able to be out from under debt, for one, and it was leaving a smaller footprint, which is something that I wanted to also look into, minimalism and just having a simpler life. Tiny has a lot of different avenues. Tiny doesn't necessarily mean this little small shack that you can't grow in or you can't expand. Tiny means a lot. It just depends on the person and the avenue that they want to go down. But the life that I'm envisioning, the life that I want to have with my husband, is that we want to travel and we want to live outside of this house. And so to do that, minimizing work and stress and everyday life and cleaning and doing, it became easier and easier for me to decide what I wanted to have in my life, what I needed to have in my life. So making choices like, do I love this, and is this going to bring me joy? And if the answer was no, then it just had to go, because most of those things were all materialistic things. They weren't, they didn't have value, like being with him and making this new life and going to visit our family and taking our grandkids to all these, great places that we want to go to. So once I decided that this is the life I want to live, those things were easy to, I won't say give up, because I still like decorating and I'm still going to decorate. It's just on a smaller scale.
So what do you feel like you're giving up?
Stress. I feel like I'm giving up the stress of the world's view of what you're supposed to have. The big house and the 2-car garage and the big yard. And that's okay. If that's your dream and that's your thing, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that it's not for me. It's not what we've decided to do. We both had that, and that wasn't the end-all be-all for us. So I don't feel like I'm giving up anything. I don't. I feel like I'm actually embarking on more of an adventure than I've had in a long time. So I love to travel and going and seeing and doing and being in other atmospheres and just, like I said, exploring other parts of the country and hopefully one day other parts of the world. It's more exciting to me than being wrapped up in a 30-year mortgage.